11 freshman from Williamsburg, Virginia, by way of Stetson, number 32, McKenna Eddings. And at 4 to 5, 11 freshmen from Springfield, Missouri, number 34, India Green. Lady Hounds coached by Hannah Hayden, her fourth season. The assistants are Camden Levitt and Regina Garrett. Tonight over on Superstation Crest, the Moberly High girls and boys will host Boonville. Colin Show is the call. Coverage starting at 6:15 on Crest. And over on 99.9, the Captain tonight will have Kansas City Chiefs football. They're playing a Thursday night game at the LA Chargers. Pre-game at 6, kickoff at 7:20 tonight on 99.9, the Captain. Tomorrow night, South Shelby girls and boys at Centralia. And Brandon Monty will have the call on Crest. Coverage starting at 5:45. The Moberly High boys have a home game against Versailles tomorrow night. Austin Ward will have the call on Quick starting at 7:15. And everyone's favorite Christmas tradition, the final overtime of 2021 will be tomorrow night. I'll be hosting on Crest. That'll be after the South Shelby Centralia doubleheader. Saturday, Mizzou men's basketball against Utah. Pre-game at 3 o'clock on Crest. Sunday, Truman women host Hannibal Grange. Brad will have the call on Crest. Coverage starting at 3. Actually, Eric Duke's going to have the call that one Sunday at 3:45. He'll be filling in. And then Monday, we'll have more South Shelby basketball. The girls and boys hosting North Shelby. And Scott Light will have the call on Glory 97. Coverage starting at 5:45. The Chiefs Kingdom Show Monday night on 99.9. The Captain. And Tuesday, Moberly High girls are on Crest at Centralia. The Centralia boys are at Moberly. That'll be on Glory 97. Colin will have the girls' game. Eric will have the boys' game. Girls pregame at 7:15. Boys around 7:30. And Wednesday night, Moberly girls and boys will host Harrisburg. That'll be on Crest. Coverage starting at 5:45. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the opening tap. It's the Lady Hounds and the Illinois Central Cougars coming up next on AM 1230. KWIX Moberly, 92.5 KWIX FM Cairo, and CentralMoInfo.com.
MACC in Moberly has over 21 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Due to growth, MACC is expanding its team and seeking welders for both first and second shifts. If you are seeking a career with an established company, you may apply by stopping by MACC, located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly. Become part of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer with MACC in Moberly.
Save up to 25% off Red Max mowers now at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City. It is a perfect time to save on any Red Max mower and get up to a 5-year warranty. Save up to 25% off the Red Max CZT60X commercial zero-turn mower or the CV48 and 54 stand-on mowers at the Hunting Corner. This is Nicholas Bonner. We don't just sell, we service and repair too. Gear up with a Red Max mower today and save in-store or online at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City or at thehuntingcorner.com.
Did you know the top ambulatory surgical center in the state of Missouri is right here? Newsweek magazine voted the Surgical Center at Columbia Orthopedic Group #1 in Missouri and #7 overall in the United States. You heard that right. The best surgeons doing their best work in the best surgery center in the state, and it's right here in mid-Missouri. Call Columbia Orthopedic Group at 573-443-2402 for your appointment today.
Unpass the potatoes.
I will put you behind a dish of potatoes today.
Still yelling, huh?
Car dealer radio ads are always yelling, so it must sell cars.
We have one car to sell.
Oh. Stop the yelling. We'll sell your car on our lot.
Thomas Motors is buying vehicles. Stop in with your vehicle and let Thomas Motors make selling your vehicle easy. Thomas Motors in Moberly, your full-line GM dealer. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons John Arena. J.B. Conley with you as we get ready for tonight's game here on Information Radio Quick. Starters are being introduced for both teams. Tonight's game on regional radio brought to you in part by Thomas Motors, RG Modular Real Estate, Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Metal Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly, Sheraton Valley keeping you connected, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, the Hunting Corner of Monroe City, Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia, PK Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. Cedar Markets with 10 locations. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Thank you for joining us tonight as we get ready for the Lady Hounds and the Cougars. Moberly in the home white uniforms tonight, white numerals, red shoulders, red trim. They'll be going left right here in the first half. Illinois Central in their blue uniforms with the white numerals will be going right to left. So the men will take on Kirkwood of Iowa on Thursday the 30th. 5 o'clock start. Pregame 4:50 from Quincy here on Quicks. Friday they'll take on Lakeland of Illinois. 1 o'clock start. Pregame 12:50 here on Quicks. On Wednesday the 5th, the women will be at Vincennes, Indiana. The men will host West Plains for a Region 16 matchup on the men's contest. Wednesday, January 5th, pregame 6:50, tip at 7 here on Information Radio Quicks. Lady Hounds looking to bounce back from the 5-point loss. Entertaining game on Sunday in St. Louis against Wabash Valley. The one they were like to blow out the weather. They fell 77-72 in that one. And the Cougars coming off a 15-point win 2 nights ago against Blackhawk and Moline. There'll be Eddings to jump center against McNamee. And the tap is controlled by the Cougars. Ball brought into the front court, bounce past the near side. Quick layup up and in by Edwards. 2-0 in favor of the Cougars. Into the front court is Pettis, top of the key. Pass goes into the high post left side. Zama takes it out to the top of the key. Near side for Eddings at the wing. Into the corner for Pettis. Pettis holds the ball overhead, starts the dribble, gives it back out. Eddings near the top of the key right, swings it left side of the floor. Lee with it there. Holds the ball overhead, 9 on the shot clock. Pettis with it, back out at the M. Top of the key left, swings it right side. Green with 3 on the shot clock, drives into lane, shot blocked, puts it back up, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. First attempt was blocked, never came close to drawing iron. Moberly will press on the inbounds pass. Dribbling in the backcourt is Edwards. Long pass into the front court, far side for Mitchell. Up to her right for Deering at the wing. Gives it back out. Long pass comes to the near side of the floor for Gordon. Back up to the top of the key. McNamee holds it there, swings it right. Ball is deflected out of bounds off of Eddings. It's going to stay with Illinois Central. 11 on the shot clock. Edwards will inbound, baseline near side of the basket. Comes out near the top of the key. Deering dribbles once to her left, picks up her dribble, pass to the near side for Edwards. 6 on the shot clock, ball fed inside, stolen by Green. She'll give it to Pettis into the front court. Left side at the elbow, kicks out to Lee at the wing, drives into lane, runner off the window, won't go. Rebound controlled by McNamee. Outlet pass to Gordon into the front court near side. Gordon top of the key, swings it right for Edwards. Long 3 on the way, off the rim right, no good. Rebound controlled by McNamee, kicks out Deering on the far side of the floor. Back up to the top of the key for Edwards. Bounce pass to the near side. Gordon controls it before it goes out of bounds. Top of the key back to me. Back to the right side of the floor for Edwards. 8 on the shot clock. Edwards near the right elbow. Stops. Ball in the lane. Deflected back to Edwards. Takes the jumper from the left elbow. Left it short. Rebound Pettis for the Lady Hounds. 8:15 remaining in the first. 2-0 in favor of Illinois Central. Top of the key. 3 by Eddings. Off the red. It's an air ball. It looked like it was going to draw iron left and ended up going underneath and out of bounds. 8:07 remaining in the first quarter. 2-0 in favor of the Cougars. Pass will come into Edwards in the backcourt, chased by Pettis across the timeline. Front court near side finds Gordon near the corner. Gordon curls into the lane, scoop shot off the window, too strong. Rebound controlled by Green. She'll hold the ball, protect it, now give it off. Pettis will get into the front court, left side of the floor. On the dribble, Eddings near the elbow. Gives it back out. It was too much for Pettis to get to, and it's going to be a turnover. Backcourt violation. 7:45 remaining in the first quarter. It's still 2-0 in favor of Illinois Central. They scored in the first 9 seconds of the game. We haven't had any scoring since. Pass will come into the backcourt for Edwards. And she'll throw it into the Lady Hounds bench, trying to complete a pass to the near side for Gordon. Just threw it over her head and out of bounds. Moberly ball. We got our first substitution of the game as Elisha Amarandez comes into the game for the Cougars. She'll replace Edwards. Now we'll wait for Deanna Piss to tie her shoe. 7:41 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly trailing 2-0. Into the front court left side. Pettis at the wing. Top of the key, Zama. Bounce pass in the lane looking for Green. It was stolen by Deering. Green may have had her arm hooked. Deering up the floor. And Zama will just knock it out of her hands, but it's picked back up by the Cougars. McNamee kicks out. Now top of the key, Deering. Feeds it low block looking for Mitchell. Deflected out of bounds. It's going to be a Moberly ball. Went off of Mitchell in front of the Lady Hounds bench. 7:19 remaining in the first quarter. Still 2-0. Zama will inbound. Pettis will bring it up the floor. Lady Hounds still looking for their first points. Left side, Zama at the wing. Holds it overhead. Gives it back out to Pettis. 20 on the shot clock. Green top of the key. Right side, Eddings. Wants to feed it inside. Nothing there. Gives it back to the top of the key for Lee. Dribbles once. Back to the right corner. Ball fed inside. The reach is going to be called on McNamee. That'll be her first, team foul number 1. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Still 2-0 Illinois Central. Pettis will inbound from the baseline near side into the corner. Lee for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Putback is good. We're tied as India Green ties the game up. It is 2-all. 6:50 remaining in the first quarter. And on the far sideline, ball deflected out of bounds by Pettis. It'll stay with Illinois Central. 6:48 remaining in the first quarter. 2-all. Deering will inbound. Comes in, Gordon near midcourt, working to the left, guarded by Pettis. The wing finds Armendariz. Back to the top of the key. Right side again for Deering. Top of the key, Armendariz. 8 on the shot clock. Drives lane right side. Lost it off her knee, out of bounds. Moberly ball. 6:29 remaining in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Zama will inbound. Pettis will bring it up the floor. Into the front court. High post near side for Zama. Holds the ball over her head. Dribbles to her left. Back to the far side. Pettis back to the free throw line. Green drives in. Left side. Shot short. Rebound. Zama had it. Goes up with it. The shot as she falls down. No good. The rebound controlled by Armendariz, and she was fouled. India Green, her first, team foul number 1. 6:08 remaining in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Armendariz in the backcourt, crosses the timeline. Front court right side of the floor for Gordon at the wing. Dribbling to her left, near side 3 on the way by Deering is too strong. Rebound on the weak side. The putback attempt by Gordon was ripped out of her hands. Green with it, gives it off Pettis. Long pass up the floor to Eddings. Steps around her defender. Left side, lays it up and in. Moberly leads 4-2. 5:42 remaining in the first. And a pass on the far side, out of bounds on a sloppy pass. Gordon couldn't catch. It'll be Moberly ball. Edwards back in for the Cougars. And Amaya Boyce comes into the game for Lady Hounds, replacing Kiari Lee. And a timeout will be taken by Illinois Central. We'll take a 30-second break. 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly leading 4-2. Back in 30 seconds on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and Navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Navage, Navage.
5:38 remaining in the first quarter. The Lady Hounds leading by a score of 4-2. 2 each for Eddings and Green, 2 for Edwards for the Cougars. Moberly with the ball coming out of the timeout, and it'll be Boyce to bring it up the floor. She'll cross the timeline. Gets the logo, feeds into the high post near side. Zama splits past 2 defenders, lays it up and in. Zama with her first points. It's 6-2 in favor of the Lady Hounds. 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Deering into the front court near side. Dribbles to the left wing, gives it back out. Edwards top of the key. Guarded by Pettis. Right side, Deering at the wing. Holds it overhead. Now pass comes back. Edwards top of the key. feeds it into the lane. Spin move by Mitchell off the window. Gets the hop. Her first points. Is their second leading scorer, 10.5 per game. 6-4. Snaps a 6-0 run by Moberly. Midway through the first quarter, we get a whistle, and a reach is going to be called. Foul's going to go on Terry Edwards. It'll be her first, team foul number 2. And Courtney Jones will come in to replace her. Jones, a sophomore from Morton, Illinois, one of 3 players from Morton, Illinois on the squad. Inbounds pass goes into the corner. Ball fed inside. Green at the left elbow gives it back out. Boyce with it between the circles, working left. Shot clock at 15. Boyce to her right, feeds the high post near side for Zama. Zama puts on the floor, hands off to Pettis, down into the corner. 3 on the way. Bang! Eddings with her third, fourth, and fifth points of the night. And it's 9-4 in favor of Moberly. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Front court right side, Deering. Back out to the top of the key, near side of the floor for Jones. Jones holds the ball. Back to the free throw line. Jumper from 12 feet out is up, and it's in by Gordon. 9-6, 4:10 remaining in the first. Left side of the floor, 3 on the way. Bang! Eddings with 2 in a row. She's got 8. And it's 12-6 in favor of the Lady Hounds. 3:58 remaining in the first half. Front court right side, into the front court, Jones. Gives it back out. Mitchell drives the lane right side. Layup too strong. Rebound tipped out to Green at the free throw line. Dribbles, holds the ball, now gets it off. Pettis into the front court far sideline. Pettis long past the near side. Boyce top of the key for Eddings. Eddings drives in, pops right elbow, left it short, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Illinois Central ball with 3:35 left in the quarter. Kiara Lee back into the game. Also, Faith Bland seeing action for the first time. Illinois Central is going to get Raquel Frakes into the game. Also, McNamee's back in. Moberly up 12-6, 3.5 minutes remaining in the first. In the front court, Frakes needs help. Pass goes to the far side for Deering. Bounce pass comes back to Jones near the top of the key. Right side of the floor, Deering lobs in the low post. The shot by Mitchell off the bottom of the rim, but the putback is good. Mitchell with 4. 12-8, 3:10 remaining in the quarter. Boyce into the front court. At the jump circle, now dribbling to her left. Still dribbling, now comes back around screen to her right. In the lane, kicks into the right corner. 3 on the way, left it short, and the rebound controlled this time by Jones. Off the miss by Kiara Lee. At midcourt, we're going to have a reach called on Boyce as Jones dribbled into the front court. That'll be number 1 on Boyce, second team foul on the Lady Hounds. Hunter Conway will come in. Eddings will sit down. 2:51 left in the first quarter. Jones right side, up to the elbow, gives it back to the free throw line for Mitchell. Left side for McNamee. Near side for Deering at the wing, back out to Jones. Right side of the floor now, Frakes with it at the wing. Back to the top of the key, left side Jones, shot clock at 8, holds the ball, feeds in the lane, deflected. Loose ball on the far side will be picked up by Green eventually. It rolls all the way to the other end of the floor. She'll dribble, takes it to the lane, and she is fouled by Courtney Jones. Took forever to get to the ball, and when she did, Jones got back on defense, extended the foul. That's her first. Team foul number 3. 2:24 remaining in the first quarter. And Kiaja Gray will come in, sophomore from Belleville West High School, replacing Kristen Mitchell. India Green, team best 18.4 points per game, 70% free throw shooter, misses the first. 2:24 remaining in the first quarter. Moberly leading 12-8. Pounds the ball into the floor. Second free throw is good. Green with 3. Lady Hounds by 5. And a steal on the inbounds pass. Boyce will pop it up and in. And it's 15-8. In the backcourt, Jones, near side of the floor, will find Deering. Deering into the front court, gives it back to Jones. Jones dribbling to her right. Deering deep off the right wing, curling to her left. Stops top of the key, pass to the near side. Holding the ball is McNamee, and then she'll throw it away. Out of bounds, they're going to say deflected by Moberly. And Deja Evans will check into the game for the Cougars. She'll replace Sierra McNamee. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Moberly leading 15-8. Jones will inbound near sideline. Gets it into Evans in the left corner. Dribbles up to the top of the key around the hard screen. Lost the ball, got it back, gets the pass out to the top of the key, now near side of the floor. Deering for three, it's good. As the shot clock was winding down. 15-11, 1:45 left in the first quarter. My boys top of the key, now right side of the floor, eyed by Jones. Back to her left. Land back to the near side of the floor. Lee drives in, kicks to the right corner. Boyce for three is too far. Rebound on the far side, controlled by Moberly. Bland gives it back to the near side. Boyce with it. Stops near the right elbow, needs help, holds the ball, gives it back out top of the key. Lee, 6 on the shot clock, down to 5. Lee. Now we're going to have an illegal screen called on Moberly as Lee took the shot. India Green just picked up her second foul, team foul number 3. Zama off the bench with 1:19 remaining here in the first quarter. 15-11 Moberly. The bounce pass comes in. Courtney Jones in the backcourt. Spins her way into the front court. Gets a handoff to Deering on the near side. Deering bounces it back to Jones. Jones around the arc, across the top of the key, and a foul's going to be called. He reached in there. Foul's on Zama. That'll be her first, team foul number 4. 1:03 remaining first quarter. Moberly leading 15-11. Inbounds pass to the near side of the floor. Evans with it. Right side of the floor. Deering to her left. Bounces back to the near side. Back up to the top of the key once more. Right side. Steps weren't called. Loose ball picked up by Illinois Central. Jumper won't go for Gray. The rebound controlled by Moberly. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Lady Hounds up 4. Boys top of the key. Into the high post for Zama left side. Gives it back out Lee top of the key. Drives the lane left. Spin move to her right. Her shot was blocked. A foul's going to be called on Kiaja Gray. It'll be her first, team foul number 4. With 30.6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Kiara Lee. First free throw rolls in. She's averaging 12.8 points per game. 50% free throw shooter coming in. Second free throw, nothing but net. It's 17-11 Moberly as Lee gets her first 2 points. 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jones into the front court. Looking for help. None of her teammates are getting open. Now near side Deering at the wing. 15 on the shot clock. Jones left corner. Back up around the arc. Long pass to the right side of the floor. Finds Frakes. Back to the near side. Deering with 6 seconds left. Top of the key. 3 on the way by Frakes. Off the heel, no good. Rebound controlled by Moberly. 1 second left. Zama won't get a shot off in time. After 1 quarter, it is Moberly 17, Illinois Central 11. Back in 60 seconds here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
Back at a basketball game with Valentine Insurance Agency's Talking Turtle Trustee. I never knew turtles could play basketball. Isn't the shell a problem?
It's not a problem for me. It protects me from fouls.
Just like the folks at Valentine Insurance Agency can protect you.
Hey, you've got a point.
But if you're a jump shooter, can you go for 3?
Don't get greedy.
Don't take a risky shot. Since 1964, people have been calling the right play at Valentine Insurance Agency. Call 263-1111.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons John Arena. J.B. Conley with you as we start the second quarter. Moberly leading 17-11. McKenna Eddings with 8. India Green with 3. Kiara Lee, Amaya Boyce, and Zama with 2 each. Cougars led by Kristen Mitchell with 4. Peyton Deering with 3. 2 each for Kayla Gordon and Terry Edwards. Moberly with the ball as we start the quarter into the front court. High post near side Zama. Gives it back out to the top of the key. Lee drives right side, lays it up and in. Kiara Lee with 4, Moberly by 8 for the first time tonight. 19-11, 9:43 remaining in the half. Ball to the front court, right side of the floor. Evans with it back to the top of the key, finds Gray to the near side of the floor now. Edwards gives it back to her right, feeds it low block, shot off the window, count it 1. Gray with her first points was hit on the arm going up. And the foul is called on Bland. That'll be her first, team foul number 1. At the line, Kiaja Gray, 9.7 points per game. And the free throw is good. 71% free throw shooter coming in. 19-14. Front court right side. Conway on the baseline, gives it back out. Boyce top of the key. Dribbling to her left, near the elbow. Stops there, gives it back out to Lee at the wing. Drives into lane. Scoop shot. Gets the roll. Kiara Lee with 6. And it's 21-14, 9-10 remaining in the half. Into the front court is Edwards. Pass comes near side for Kayla Gordon. Gordon dribbling to her right, top of the key for McNamee. Swings it right side for Edwards at the wing. Drives in, gives it back to her right baseline jumper from 10 as an air ball by Gordon. The putback good by Kiaja Gray. It was just 5 points now. 21-16, 8:45 remaining in the first half. Into the front court. Ball near side. Conway gives top of the key. Zama near the right elbow. Spins to her left. Jumper, no. Feeds inside and stolen away by McNamee. Greyhounds up 5. Front court near side Evans. Back top of the key Edwards. Right side of the floor for Gordon. Into the right corner for Edwards. Her pass in the lane is stolen by Conway. Lost out of bounds. Eddings will come back in for Moberly. Mitchell comes back in for the Cougars. As Conway sits down for Moberly and Gray sits down for Illinois Central. Pass comes into the right elbow, one dribble. McNamee forces up a shot, bounces out, no good. Got her on rebound, shot blocked from behind, picked up by Boyce for Moberly. Into the front court, near side Eddings. Gives it back left side. Open 3 on the way. Rims out, no good for Lee. Rebound controlled by Mitchell. Long pass to the front court is stolen by Eddings. Moberly a 3-on-2 the other way. Eddings into the front court. Dribbles past her defender off the window, no good. Rebound tipped out to the near side by Boyce. Goes up from 6 feet, up and in. Maya Boyce with 4 points, 23-16, 7:45 remaining. Boyce with a steal, leans in, and a block will be called underneath. Chance for a 3-point play for Amaya Boyce. Count the basket. And the foul is on Edwards. That'll be her second, team foul number 1 here in the second quarter. At the line of Maya Boyce with 6 points, averaging 5.2 per game, 55% free throw shooter this year. Peyton Deering will come in to replace Edwards. Boyce trying to put the Lady Hounds ahead by double figures for the first time tonight. And the free throw is good. It rattles in. She's got 7. The lead is 10. 26-16, 7:42 remaining in the first half. Front court near side, Deering gives it back out. Gordon works it to the right side of the floor, back to the top of the key for Mitchell. Lobs in the low block. And the shot off the glass is up and in by McNamee. Her first points. 26-18, 7:25 remaining in the first. Into the front court, Boyce. Top of the key into the high post right side, Zama. Dribbles once, her shot as she falls down is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Moberly as it went off McNamee. 26-18, 7:14 remaining in the first half. Boyce will inbound baseline near side. Comes into the corner. Lee dribbles around the arc. Gets to the right elbow. Stops. Turns back to her right off the window. Left it short. Rebound battled. Comes out. And Bland will give it out. Top of the key, Boyce. Looks back for instructions. 15 now on the shot clock. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Left side Eddings. Feeds inside. The shot by Lee up and in. She got past her defender. Lee with 8 points now. It's 28-18. 6:50 remaining until halftime. Peyton Deering in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, guarded by Boyce. Boyce knocks it out of her hand. She got it back. A double team on the near side, and Boyce with a steal, helped out by Eddings. Boyce into the front court, right side. Bounce pass to Zama, lays it up and in. Zama with 4. And it's 30-18 in favor of Moberly. 6.5 minutes, a steal. Boyce's first shot no good. The second one's good. Eddings, at the basket. Eddings with 10. 32-18. Into the front court, Gordon swings it right side of the floor. Evans, a 3 is partially blocked and taken away by Moberly. Eddings got a hand on it. Boyce picked up the loose ball into the front court. Bounce pass, Zama to the rack. Lays it up and in. Zama with 6. Timeout Cougars with 6:08 remaining in the half. Moberly leads 34-18 back in 60 here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Come on home for the holidays to C&R Markets, your Merry Christmas headquarters for the feast. Hormel spiral-sized hams only $2.19 a pound. Whole boneless pork loins $2.29 a pound. 5-pound russet potatoes only $1.98. Best choice butter $1.68. And 6-pack 7-Up bottles 5 for $10. And if you're looking for the gift that everyone can use, buy C&R gift cards. The perfect gift for all. From everyone at C&R Markets, be safe, be blessed, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Farm Director Greg Akagi here, and I only endorse companies that make life better for people in rural communities. Pure Talk is one of those companies. Pure Talk saves the average family over $800 a year on their wireless bill for the same 5G nationwide coverage as one of the big carriers. Get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say half off, and you'll save 50% off your first month. Dial pound 250, say half off.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons John Arena. J.B. Conley with you. 6:08 remaining until halftime. Lady Hounds leading 34-18. Moberly scored 17 points in the first quarter. They've scored 17 more in the last 3 minutes and 52 seconds. And now up 16 points. Cougars with the ball. Inbounds pass will come into Peyton Deering. She'll give it back to Evans. Back to Deering into the front court near sideline. Pettis guarding her, and the pass in to Boyce, and Boyce stepped on the baseline going for the steal, and it's going to be Illinois Central ball. 5:58 remaining in the half. Courtney Jones will inbound baseline near side of the basket. Looking for someone to get in. Finally in the corner, Mitchell's open. Guarded by Eddings. Up to the top of the key. McNamee will launch at 2. It's good. She's got 4 points, 34-25, 48 remaining until halftime. Pettis into the front court right side. Stops, gives it back between the circles for Eddings. Left side of the floor now. Ball held there by Kiari Lee. Back to the top of the key. Boyce to the near side for Pettis. Into the high post. Ball worked underneath. Shot off the wing. Was blocked. Plan was going to go high off the glass. Was blocked out of bounds, and a foul was called on Kristen Mitchell. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. Now put Bland at the line to shoot 2. Faith Bland averaging 4.1 points per game, a team best 79% from the free throw line this year. And the first free throw spins in. Her first point of the night. 35-25, 27 remaining until halftime. And the second free throw is good. Their first 2 points of the evening. Lady Hounds lead by 16 again. 36-25, 23 remaining in the first half. Jones right side. Ball worked in the low post. Was thrown over the head of McNamee and out of bounds. Moberly ball. Cheerleaders here tonight all in their Christmas sweaters and Santa hats. Lady Hounds will get it into the front court near the side of the floor. Boyce with it across the top of the key. Feeds off to her left. Lee comes back to her right. Kicks outside to Eddings. Eddings steps back for a 3. Bang on the roll. Her third 3 of the night. She's got 13 points, 39-20 in favor of the Lady Hounds. 4:53 remaining till halftime. Into the front court, it's Courtney Jones. Right side for Deering, deep off the wing, fed into the right corner. Holding it there is McNamee. Gives it back out. Deering to the near side of the floor. Jones, left corner. Evans for 3. It's off the heel, no good. Rebound put back by Mitchell, won't go. Got her on rebound again. She's fouled on the second attempt. And we'll have 2 free throws coming up. Foul's going to go against Pettis. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2. And Kylie Block will come into the game, replacing Deja Evans for the Cougars. Block, 5'2" sophomore. First free throw is good by Mitchell. She has 5 points, tied for a team high, averaging 10.5 per game. 70% free throw shooter this season. Second free throw is also good. And now she'll come out of the game, and Gray will replace her. 39-22, 4.5 minutes remaining until halftime. Pettis will dribble into the front court, top of the key, high post near side of the floor. Eddings back to Pettis at the left wing. Tries to feed it inside, and the ball is kicked. He'll stay with Moberly. 4:20 left in the half. 39-22. Pass goes into the corner. On the dribble, Lee up to the left elbow. Takes it out to the top of the key now. 15 on the shot clock. Comes around the screen to her right. Goes back to her left in lane. Spins to her right. Off the glass. Left it short. Rebound controlled by Illinois Central. Deering dribbled once. Stopped her dribble and gave it off to Jones. Jones into the front court. 4 minutes left in the half. Right side of the floor. Deering is going to be tied up by Pettis, and it's going to stay with Illinois Central on the arrow. Zama's going to check back into the game for Moberly. She'll replace Kiara Lee. 3:54 left in the second quarter. Moberly leading 39-22. And a question about the shot clock here. The official saying pump it back up to 20. They do. Inbounds pass will come in. Courtney Jones, top of the key. Right side, Deering back out to Jones. Into the high post, and we will have a held ball. This time it's Moberly with Faith Bland tying up Kiaja Gray. 39-22 Moberly, 3:45 left in the half. Pettis into the front court. Left side of the floor. Boys at the wing. Comes around a screen set by Zama. Into the lane. Lost the ball as she tried to split two defenders. Went out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Cougars. Inbounds pass will come from Peyton Deering on the baseline. Moberly making it difficult inbound and then dropping back. Jones with it in the backcourt. Gives it back to the right side. Deering gets it into the front court now. Back to Jones. Bounce pass to the near side of the floor for Block. Into the left corner now. Nothing there for McNamee. Gives it back out. Jones, 13 on the shot clock, right side. Ball in the baseline and thrown away, but it may have been deflected. Yeah, it was. Mitchell will come back in for McNamee. 39-22, 3:13 remaining until halftime. Jones will inbound into the corner for Block. Block's pass looked like went off Zama's foot. Zama got a steal. And she'll dribble up the floor herself into the front court. Right side of the floor for Eddings. Gives it back out. Boyce at the jump circle working left. Under 3 to play in the half. Boyce right side. Back to her left top of the key. Holds the ball. Feeds it into the right corner. A three on the way by Eddings. Off the rim short. Rebound fought for. And it'll be picked up eventually by the Cougars. And then a foul's going to be called as Boyce accidentally bumped into Peyton Deering. Boyce is going to pick up her second personal. Team foul number 3. 2:45 remaining until halftime. 39-22 in favor of Moberly. They've outscored Illinois Central in the second half, second quarter, 22-11. Left side, time ball kicked out of bounds by Zama. Conway comes back in, replacing Boyce for Moberly, and Armendariz will check into the game, replacing Jones for the Cougars. Armendariz will inbound, a low block. Mitchell, turnaround jumper, had a blocked out of bounds. As Bland got a hand on it. They'll stay with Illinois Central. 16 on the shot clock. 2:31 left in the half. Block with it near the top of the key. Left side on Medeiros. Back to the right side for Deering. Back to the near side. 8 on the shot clock. And we get a travel called on Armendaris. It'll be Moberly ball. 2:21 remaining until halftime. Lady Hounds leading 39-22. Pettis into the front court. Into the high post. Turnaround jumper by Zama off the heel. Rolls off to the right. No good. Rebound by Gray. She'll leave it back for Armendaris. 2:05 remaining in the second quarter. 39-22 Moberly. Block front court right side. Dribbles to her left. Pass comes near side. Deering. Pass to the left down to the baseline. Gray gives it back out. Deering reverses left side Armendaris. Back out to Deering. 10 on the shot clock. Dribbling to her right in the lane. Pushes to the right corner. Block will take a three. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound deflected out of bounds. Last touched. I didn't say by Gray. I thought it was off Zama. Gray must have got a hand in there. It'll be Moberly ball. 1:41 remaining. Piana Pettis will get into the front court. Lady Hounds have dominated the second quarter here after a pretty tight battle in the first. Near side, Eddings lost the ball off her foot, got it back. Now pass back to the near side for Pettis. 13 on the shot clock. They'll try to reset the offense. They don't have a lot of time. Pettis still dribbling left. Back to the near side. Zama. Past two defenders. Left her shot short. Rebound. Put back off the window is good by Faith Bland. She's got 4. 41-22. A minute 8 remaining in the second quarter. Front court near side. Deering at the wing in front of Lady Hounds bench. Back out to Armendaris, top of the key. Near side, Deering will take a three over Zama. Bangs it in off the glass. Deering's second three. She's got 6 points, 41-25. 50 seconds left. Three at the other end is good. Eddings with her 4th of the game. 44-25 with 40 seconds remaining. Long pass to the front court for Block. Fed in the lane, goes out of bounds. And taking a hard spill was Eddings, knocking out of bounds. Gary Lee will come into the game for Moberly. 37.8 seconds remaining in the half, 44-25. Inbounds pass will come. Armendaris to the near side. Mitchell nearly lost out of bounds. To get a pass away. Dribbling on the near side of the floor is Frakes. He just came back into the game. Armendaris top of the key. 13 on the shot clock. Right side for Block at the corner. Back out Armendaris will take a three. And it's good. Her first points. 44-28. 18 seconds remaining in the half. Into the front court. Hunter Conway with it. Dribbling at the jump circle. Down to 9. At the top of the key. Going to her left. Feeds it left side. Eddings with 4. Top of the key, Conway. Down to 2. From the left elbow. Takes the jumper. It pops out at the horn. No good. At the half, it is Moberly 44 and Illinois Central 28. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the halftime show. Lady Hounds leading by 16 at the break. Back in 2 minutes here on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Do you want to be a hero for the holidays? How about getting your loved one a new iPhone? That's right. Pure Talk has iPhone 12 starting at just $479 through the end of the year. And yes, they have the 13s too. Switch to Pure Talk. Get great nationwide 5G coverage. Yes, the same coverage as the big guys. But the average family saves over $800 a year. Now that's just smart. There is no need to overpay for Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Plus, with Pure Talk's 30-day risk-free guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data is just $30 a month. And like I said, the iPhone 12, just $479 this month. From your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say half off to get an additional half off your first month, plus save on a new phone. That's pound 250, say half off. Pure Talk is simply smarter wireless. Some restrictions apply. See site for details.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way. Growing opportunities for our farming communities. We'll help you see it through. We're committed to you. helping neighbors for a century. Cause this land is our family. We stand strong through whatever comes. Cause that's what family does. Passed down through generations. We've been your foundation. Times may change and life moves fast, but our roots run deeper than that. MyFCSFinancial.com. Growing opportunities for our farming communities. We'll help you see it through. We're committed to you. FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons, John Arena. J.B. Conley with you. The halftime show is brought to you by Arts. For quality and service after the sale, shop Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. At the half, Moberly leading by a score of 44-28 over the fifth-ranked team in Division II, Illinois Central. Lady Hounds led by McKenna Eddings with 16 points in the first half, including 4 threes. Kiari Lee with 8 points. Samaya Boyce with 7 off the bench. Zama had 6 in the first half. Faith Bland had 4. Indy Green held to 3 points. Illinois Central led by Peyton Deering and Kristen Mitchell with 6 each. Kiaja Gray had 5. Sierra McNamee had 4. Lisha Armaderas had 3 points. And 2 each for Kayla Gordon and Derry Edwards. We had 1 tie and 1 lead change as Illinois Central scored the first bucket of the game. It took Moberly about 3 minutes to get on the board. They went on a 6-0 run to take the lead. They've not been caught since then. Led 17-11 after 1. Lead 44-28 here at halftime. Lady Hounds in the first half were 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And Illinois Central was 3 of 3 from the stripe. Regional Radio encourages you to stop by these fine businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Thomas Motors, R.G. Mogler Real Estate, Arts Appliance, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Meadow Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly, Sheraton Valley keeping you connected, Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, the Hunting Corner of Monroe City, Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia, P.K. Weiss Agency in Moberly, and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. C&R Markets with 10 locations. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. Lady Hounds looking to get back into the win column here. A nice little streak going there until they lost to Wabash Valley in St. Louis on Sunday. They won the first 6 games of the season, lost 1, and won 7 straight, and lost the last time out. As they only shot 37% from the field in the loss to Wabash Valley, which is their 4th lowest total of the season. The other loss, Three Rivers, was the lowest, 29%. They also shot worse in wins over John Wood and the William Penn JV. Meanwhile, Illinois Central coming in with a record of 5-5 on the season. They've won 3 straight after they dropped 3 straight prior to that. They lost by 10 to start the year at Wabash Valley. And then beat Illinois Valley quite handily, won 16-42, lost to Wren Lake, beat Grand Rapids, then lost 3 straight to Kirkwood, KCK, and Johnson County before beating McHenry County, Kankakee, and Blackhawk of Moline. They'll play a few of the teams you've heard of. Rock Valley coming up on January 8th. Lakeland. They'll be at John Wood on January 26th. Lewis and Clark coming up later this year. Home and away against both of those. As they've got Division II play coming up in Region 24. Lady Hounds will have road trip coming up after the New Year's. St. Vincennes on January 5th. At St. Louis on the 8th in a conference game. And then back to Region 16 play at Mineral Area. Home against Three Rivers, at Crowder, at home against State Fair, at Jeffco. A Division II game at Metropolitan February 2nd, home against Mineral Area, at Three Rivers, home against Crowder, home against Jeffco, at State Fair, and they'll close out the season against the Missouri Valley JV. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more of the halftime show brought to you by Arts. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
If you're remodeling your existing kitchen or designing a new one, Whirlpool brand offers a microwave that comes with everything you need for a built-in look. These sleek microwave models include all the trim kit parts to seamlessly integrate it into your kitchen cabinets. Plus, it's designed to complement your Whirlpool wall oven. Visit Arts to see your design options. See the complete line of Whirlpool appliances at Arts Appliance Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring. Check them out on Facebook at artsappliance.com.
Whatever you need, you'll find it at Arts.
Napa Auto Parts in Moberly has great gift-giving ideas for Christmas. Napa Wooden Model Delivery Truck just $5.99. Napa Black Beanie $5.99. Or give a gift that will be appreciated, a Napa gift certificate. Stock up on starting fluid, only $4.79. A gallon of Napa 15W40 heavy-duty engine oil, $12.49. All-in-one Peak de-icer, $3.49 a gallon. Power Service diesel fuel additive, 32 fluid ounces, $8.99. Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. Get the good stuff.
You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with the Tiger Checking Card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank, strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
Are you looking to sell your home, farm, or commercial property, or looking to find your dream home and settle down? The well-known established real estate company of R.G. Mongler in Moberly is the only team you need working for you. R.G. Mongler's team will help you, and they are the only team you want when it comes to finding the perfect property. For 40 years, R.G. Mongler has been your premier real estate agent for Mid-Missouri. No one knows this area more than the R.G. Mongler team. Look them up today at rgmongler.com or stop by their office on North William Street in Moberly.
And welcome back to the halftime show brought to you by Arts. Lady Hounds leading by a score of 44-28. Took a look at the women's schedule before the break. Men return to action 2 weeks from today. They'll take on Kirkwood of Iowa at Quincy. We'll have the pregame 4:50 tip at 5 here on Quicks. The following day, an afternoon game against Lakeland of Illinois at Quincy. Pregame at 12:50 tip at 1. And then the following week, Greyhounds will host West Plains on January 5th, Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. The women will host St. Louis on the 8th, Saturday night at 5. So on the 12th, the men will be at State Fair. On the 15th, Lady Hounds and Greyhounds will both be at Mineral Area. We've got plenty of basketball for you in the next week. A little bit of football for you as well. Tonight on Superstation Cress, pregame coming up about 6:15. It's the Moberly High girls and boys hosting Boonville. Colin Shelley with the call tonight on Cress. Chiefs are on the captain tonight. Thursday night football at the LA Chargers. Pregame coming up here in about 8.5 minutes. Kickoff at 7:20. So as long as we don't go to 4 or 5 overtimes, we should be fine getting to that one. On 99.9 the captain. Tomorrow night on Quicks, Moberly High boys will host for Sales. Austin Ward will have a call starting about 7:15. Over on Cress, it's South Shelby at Centralia. Girls and boys doubleheader coverage starting at 5:45. Brandon Monty with the call. And I will have overtime after the games tomorrow night on Cress. Chance to hear from the area high school coaches and see what they like from Santa for their teams for Christmas. Saturday, the Mizzou men host Utah. Pregame at 3 o'clock on Crest, tip at 3:30. Sunday on Crest, the Truman State women will host Hannibal LaGrange. Eric Duick with the call starting at 3:45 on Sunday. Monday, we'll have the Chiefs Kingdom Show on the Captain at 6, and North Shelby and South Shelby girls and boys basketball on Glory 97, starting at 5:45. Scott Loney with the call. Tuesday, Moberly at Centralia girls on Cress at 7:15 with Colin, and the Centralia boys at Moberly on KTCM. That'll be 7:30. Eric Duke with the call. And Wednesday night, Moberly High girls and boys will host Harrisburg, and Austin Ward will have the call starting at 5:45 next Wednesday. We'll also have the Armed Forces Bowl on the Captain, and we will have the Bragging Rights game on Quicks on Wednesday night. So plenty of sporting activity to get you up to Christmas. Lady Hounds lead this one by a score of 44-28. That is going to do it for the halftime show, brought to you by Arts. For quality and service after the sale, shop Arts Appliance, furniture, electronics, and flooring in Moberly. Check them out on Facebook or at artsappliance.com. We'll be back with the second half in 2 minutes. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on AM 1230 and FM 92.5 Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Let's all sing and sound our cheer, for this glorious holiday comes just once a year. Everyone at Regional Missouri Bank in Marceline, downtown Marceline, Salisbury, Keatsville, Glasgow, Paris, and Moberly has a Christmas wish that we all enjoy the most Merry Christmas. They appreciate your patronage and look forward to serving you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from everyone at Regional Missouri Bank in Marceline, downtown Marceline, Salisbury, Keatsville, Glasgow, Paris, and Moberly. Member FDIC.
Looking to advance your career with a certificate or degree? Look no further. With MACC's career and certification programs, you can level up at your job. Whether you are interested in our wind energy certificate or expanding your cybersecurity knowledge, MACC has the program for you. Programs can take anywhere from 4 months to 2 years to complete. Be all that you can be with MACC. Visit macc.edu to learn more.
Hi, I'm Kirby Underberg, President and CEO of Sheraton Valley. Sheraton Valley is stronger than ever. We are proud to be building the fiber backbone upon which next generation services will be delivered. As we look ahead, our future is bright, and we are committed and focused on ensuring rural Missourians have the fiber connectivity they need and want for their future.
Sheraton Valley is keeping you connected today and tomorrow.
MACC in Moberly has over 21 years of experience as an American-owned, American-made manufacturer providing exceptional world-class pallet rack repair and protection solutions. Due to growth, MACC is expanding its team and seeking welders for both first and second shifts. If you are seeking a career with an established company, you may apply by stopping by MACC, located at 100 Sparks Avenue in Moberly. Become part of a growing American-owned and operated manufacturer with MACC in Moberly.
And welcome back to Fitzsimmons John Arena. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Information Radio Quicks as we get ready for the start of the second half. Lady Hounds leading this one by a score of 44-28. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying this one. Taking a quick look around the region tonight. As starting to wind down here before Christmas break. Crowder has a game tonight. They're in North Arkansas. Tomorrow, North Central Missouri takes on Bryant and Stratton at the Palm Beach Day Classic at West Palm Beach, Florida. And Saturday, they'll take on Wake Technical Community College there. Jeffco will take on the Missouri Baptist JV on Saturday, and Mineral Area will host Lincoln Land. Lady Hounds in the white uniforms, white numerals, red trim. We'll start the second half on defense. And they've got the starting five back out there. Kiara Lee, Pettis, Zama, Eddings, and Green. Illinois Central's got Armandiras out there to start the second half, along with Deering. The other side of the floor, Block is out there as well. Mitchell in the high post, and McNamee on the floor. Near side, Block at the wing. Feeds it inside, now back to the top of the key. Armandiras with it. Steps into a long two, no good. Rebound Zama. Moberly leading 44-28 as the third quarter gets underway. The Hounds going right to left. Pettis in the front court, top of the key. Green to the near side of the floor for Lee. Dribbling back to her right to the top of the key. Right side for Pettis at the wing. 15 on the shot clock. Fed into Green, the low post. Kicks it back to the near side of the floor, and it went off Eddings out of bounds. And it'll be Illinois Central ball with 9:21 remaining in the third quarter. 44-28. Armendariz into the front court, left side, Deering at the wing. Top of the key block. Feeds into the lane, back to the right side, reverse back out. Armendariz will take a three over Lee. It's an air ball short. It'll go out of bounds. Touched by McNamee. It'll be Moberly ball. First quarter started slowly as well. Pettis will get it into the front court. Near side of the floor. Out the arc, finds Zama top of the key, right side. Eddings feeds a low block. There's no one there. Goes out of bounds. Closest player was the Cougars' Kylie Block. 44-28, 8:51 remaining in the third quarter. Moberly showing press. Block on the near side. Picks up her drill in the backcourt. Gives it back now into the front court, left side, Deering. Top of the key, Armendariz to the near side block. A right corner three off the rim, over the backboard. Recovered by Mitchell. Putback spins out on it. Rebound Pettis and a foul. Pettis maybe had her heel on the line. No, a foul's going to be called. Push is going to be called on Kiari Lee. That'll be her first. Team foul number 1. So Illinois Central will get the ball back. 20 on the shot clock, 8:33 remaining in the quarter. Near corner, Deering out to block at the wing, back into the corner for Armendariz. Top of the key right for Deering, dribbling left. Lost it off her knee, got it back. Feeds off to block at the left wing. Into the high post, Mitchell. On the give and go, the runner left short by Block. Rebound controlled by Green, and a foul as Block ran into her. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 1. 8:14 remaining in the third quarter. Still 44-28. That's the score we had at halftime. Pettis will get it into the front court. Goes up to the top of the key. Right side Zama. Into the corner. Eddings on the dribble. Feeds it back into low post for Green. Got past one defender. Now draws a double team. High off the glass. It's still good. India Green with 5 points. First points of the second half for either team. 46-28. Moberly pressing a steal at midcourt by Kiari Lee. Lee into the front court. Top of the key, working right. Stops at the elbow. Takes the jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound on the near side. Armendariz with an easy board. She'll get it into the front court. Left side. Worked into the corner for Block. Cole Palms gives it back up. Now top of the key. Mitchell swings it to her right. High pass brought down by Armendariz. Back into Mitchell. Backing in on Green. Back to the left side. Three on the way is good. By Peyton Deering, her third three of the game. She's got 9 points, 46-31. 7:14 remaining third quarter. Pettis between the circles. Bounce pass into the high post near side for Zama. Spins back to her left, and a foul's going to be called. Actually, I thought it was a pretty clean block by McNamee. She picks up her second personal. I'll put Zama at the line. We let you know you're listening to AM 1230, KWIX Moberly, 92.5, KWIX FM Cairo. It is 6:01. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're also on CentralMoInfo.com. First free throw by Zama is good. Her first attempt tonight, she's got 7 points, averaging just under 12 points per game. A 75% free throw shooter this season. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Kristen Mitchell. 47-31, just under 7 minutes remaining in the quarter, and a steal at the top of the key by Green. Drives to the rack, lays it up left side, and good. She's got 7. 49-31 with 6:48 remaining in the third quarter. Mitchell in the backcourt, near side for Block. Front court right side, finds McNamee. McNamee behind the back pass, finds Block underneath the basket. Mitchell is fouled by Zama. That's going to be her second. Team foul number 2. Courtney Jones comes in, replacing Elisha Armendariz. 6:36 remaining third quarter, 49-31. First free throw is good. Mitchell with 7 points now, averaging 10.5 per game out of Collinsville, Illinois. Second free throw is also good, 8 for Mitchell. 49-33, 6:35 and counting left third quarter. Pettis into the front court near side, hands off. Gary Lee around the arc to her right, stops, holds the ball, feeds it back to Green, top of the key, left side for Pettis. Takes it back to the top of the key, right side of the floor now. Eddings swings it to her right. Lee in the corner, 10 on the shot clock. Back to the top of the key, Zama drives the lane, steps around her defender, lays it up and in. Zama's got 9, 51-33, 6:03 remaining third quarter. Jones in the backcourt, gave up her dribble, needs help. Pettis deflected the pass, but it got through to the near side. Block will get it back. And Courtney Jones will get it into the front court. Ball swung to the left side of the floor. Deering with it. Back to Jones, top of the key. Shot clock down to 12 already. Near side block. Back to the top of the key. Deering bounce past the left side of the floor. Jones on the dribble, 4 on the shot clock. Block will launch a 3 off the rim right. No good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. 5:31 remaining in the third quarter. Greyhounds leading 51-33. Pettis will get it into the front court. Near side of the floor, Zama at the wing. Back to Pettis, top of the key. Off to her right for Green. Now right wing for Eddings. Holds the ball, top of the key, Lee. Stops near the right elbow. Back out to Eddings at the right wing. 13 on the shot clock. She'll take a 3 off the rim short. A rebound saved in the corner, but it's saved to Illinois Central. Outlet pass to Jones in the front court near side. She'll give it to Mitchell. Tries to force it inside. McNamee, 4 feet from the basket. Turnaround jumpers, too strong. Rebound Moberly. Gary Lee will dribble into the front court near side. She'll hand it off to Pettis. Just past the midway point of the third quarter, Lady Hounds by 18. Right side of the floor, Eddings. Back to the near side for Lee, down to 13 on the shot clock, holding the ball, working to her right, feeds it inside. Green steps past her defender and called for a travel. Courtney Jones was in her way, and she walked to get around her. Yaja Gray into the game, replacing Kristen Mitchell. Also checking in is Tiana Lovelace in her first action, replacing Sierra McNamee. Lovelace from O'Fallon, Illinois. 4:35 remaining third quarter, 51-33. Jones gave up her dribble in the backcourt again. Past the near side, Lovelace back to Jones. Knocked away by Eddings. Loose on the floor, and Pettis, they've touched it before it went out of bounds on the far sideline. It did. It's going to be Illinois Central ball. Good hustle play, but Moberly couldn't come up with the steal. And they're looking at the shot clock. It shows 18. If Moberly didn't have possession, it's going to be a violation anyway. They're saying that Pettis had possession and stepped out of bounds. That doesn't look right to me. Boyce and Bland will come into the game, replacing Pettis and Zama. So they'll reset the shot clock to 30. Illinois Central with the ball. Jones in the backcourt. Double team, gets the pass away into the front court. Deering left side, drives the lane. Her shot deflected, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boyce. 4:11 remaining. Third quarter, it's 51-33. Inbounds pass goes to Block in the left corner. Top of the key, Jones, near side for Deering. Gives it back to the top of the key. Jones to the near side for Deering. Back to Block. Ball fed to the lane, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Illinois Central. Went off Lovelace. 3:57 remaining in the third quarter. 51-33 in favor of Moberly. Front court right side of the floor. On the dribble to the top of the key. Eddings near side Lee, near the corner. Stops. Feeds into Green, draws a double team, and she's fouled. And then falling to the floor was block. Do they call a foul or they call a tie-up? I guess they call a tie-up there. It's going to be Moberly's ball in the arrow. Evans will come in, replacing Deering. The bounce pass comes near corner for Lee. Gives it out to Eddings. Top of the key finds Boyce. 14 on the shot clock, 3:38 left in the quarter. Right side Eddings, back to Boyce, top of the key. Down to 7. Puts on the floor, down to 5. Down to 3, feeds it right side. Green dribbles, takes the jumper from the free throw line. Drew iron, no good. The rebound controlled by Courtney Jones. Into the front court left side. Leaves it out for Evans, back into the corner for Jones. Bounce pass inside, deflected and taken away by Moberly. Eddings was hip checked. Play continues into the front court. Drives the lane, and a foul's going to be called underneath the basket. It'll be a block inside the restricted arc. Gray picks up her second. Raquel Frakes back into the game, replacing Kylie Block. 3:07 remaining third quarter. It's 51-33. A defensive quarter of basketball. The first free throw here is good. Eddings was 17 points. Averaging 15.2 points per game, 73% from the free throw line. That's fourth best on the team. Second free throw off the rim short. The rebound controlled by the Cougars. Probably now 8 of 11 from the line in this game. Ball along the left side of the floor. Breaks with it back to the near side for Evans. Jones back to the free throw line. Near side Evans again. Will take a 3 over to Lee. It's good. Deja Evans with her first points of the night. That was her 19th three-pointer of the year, which leads the team. 52-36, 2:38 remaining in the third quarter. Boyce, right side, Eddings, dribbling to her right around the arc. Feeds it to the baseline for Green with 2 defenders and stolen away by Jones. Long outlet pass up the floor to Evans. Evans to the rack, off the window, missed the bunny. Rebound tipped back to her. Put back no good. The rebound this time controlled by Moberly with 2:18 remaining in the quarter. Gary Lee into the front court. Top of the key working right. Hands it off. Eddings back to the near side for Boyce. Looks over for instructions. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. In the lane, driving the hole. Shot no good by Bland. Rebound controlled by Moberly. Leawood in the far corner. Gives it back out to Boyce. 4 on the shot clock. Boyce pulls up from the left elbow. Off the heel, no good. Rebound controlled by Courtney Jones. 1:45 left in the quarter. Jones left elbow jumper. Spins out, no good. Rebound Moberly. Neither team can find a basket here in the third. A minute and a half remaining, 52-36, and the Lady Hounds will take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. 1:32 left in the quarter, 52-36. Moberly back in 30 here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Gear up for deer season at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City. This is Callie Fonner. We've got what you need from attracting deer to repelling the bugs. We have cover scents, scent eliminators, attractors, as well as mosquito repellent. At the Hunting Corner, we have a great selection of ammo, new and pre-owned handguns, shotguns, and rifles, from tactical to bolt action. Whether it's a deer stand, scope, or binoculars, gear up for deer season. Now, in store or online at the Hunting Corner in Monroe City or at thehuntingcorner.com.
.132 remaining in the third quarter. Moberly leading 52-36. This game brought to you in part by Regional Missouri Bank, with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly, helping strong roots grow for now and generations to come. Lady Hounds with the ball coming out of the timeout. Bland will inbound. Boyce with it between the circles. Dribbling to her right, back to her left, top of the key. Still dribbling near the elbow. Gives it back outside. Zama into the lane. Past 2 defenders. Jumper up and in. Zama has 11. Second Lady Hound in double digits, 54-36. 1:15 remaining, third quarter. Evans front court. Finds Jones top of the key. Left side for Frakes. Top of the key, Evans. Right side for Jones, down to 14. Jones at the wing. Gives it back to Frakes, top of the key. Right side, Jones at the wing again. Long pass left side. Evans for 3. Off the rim short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Illinois Central with 51.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 54-36. Inbounds pass comes in the left elbow. McNamee drives in. Her jumper was short, and a foul on the rebound. They're called on Bland over the back. That'll be her second, team foul number 3. Inbounds pass will come for the baseline. Deflected and taken away by Moberly. Into the front court, driving to the basket. Shot was left short by Eddings. Rebound controlled by Illinois Central. 38 seconds left in the quarter and thrown out of bounds as Frakes was not looking for the pass. It just went past her and into the bleachers. Gray comes in for McNamee. Also back into the game is Armendariz, replacing Courtney Jones. 34.9 seconds remaining. Third quarter. Boyce into the front court. Bounce pass high post right side. Bland with it. Dribbles twice. Hands off to Conway. Drives right side. Her jumper left short. Rebound controlled by Mitchell. 21 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Armendariz front court near side. Into the right corner for Evans with a head fake. Feeds it inside and gets through. The jumper left short by Gray, and a foul's going to be called. Faith Bland just picked up her third, team foul number 4. .4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's 54-36. First free throw is good by Gray. He's got 6 points now. Her second attempt of the night, both of them good. She's averaging 9.7 points per game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Moberly. Up 17, 8 seconds left in the quarter. Into the front court, Boyce. Top of the key. Feeds it right side. Bland into the right corner. Jumper on the way by Conway is no good at the horn. After 3 quarters, it is Moberly 54, Illinois Central 37. Moberly winning the quarter by a margin of 10-9. We'll take a 60-second break. Be back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
At Columbia Orthopedic Group, we understand you might be nervous for your first appointment. You've heard from your friends and family that they trust Columbia Orthopedic Group, and you should too. You can relax. We've earned patients' trust since we opened back in 1965. Our doctors are with you from start to finish at Columbia Orthopedic Group. Please give us a call at 573-443-2402 for your appointment today. Columbia Orthopedic Group, defining excellence.
As independent agents, the folks at PK Wise Agency in Moberly and Sellers Wise Insurance in Salisbury offer auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Their experienced agents work on your behalf to find the right coverage at the best possible rate for you. When you have a claim, you have the backing of reliable, experienced agents. That's why area residents rely on PK Wise and Sellers Wise for all their insurance needs. Celebrating well over 100 years in business, your independent insurance agents at PK Wise and Sellers Wise put you first.
Tonight's game on Information Radio Quicks is brought to you in part by Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia for the best possible orthopedic care and CNR Markets with 10 locations where quality is a tradition. Illinois Central will start the fourth quarter with the ball going left to right. Moberly leading 54-37. Armendariz into the front court, near side of the floor. Over to Evans at the wing, back to the top of Kay Deering, back to the right side for Evans. Lobs in a low block. Gray puts it on the floor once, dribble, shot partially blocked, got it back at the elbow, kicks back to Evans on the near side. Takes it baseline, is sealed off. Her pass to the far sideline is stolen by Moberly. Dribbling into the front court. Boyce to the near side. Conway, 2 is good. Her first points. 56-37, Moberly by 19 again. Front court left side of the floor, Mitchell. Long pass out of the basket was too high for Evans to come down with. That'll be a Moberly ball. 56-37. Pass will come in. Boyce will bring it up the floor. Into the front court. Bounce pass to the near side. Boyce almost walked with it. Got the pass away to Zala. Back to Boyce at the right wing. Holds the ball, now puts it back out. Eddings between the circles, into the near corner for Conway. Conway back up around the arc. Eddings to the right side, finds Boyce at the wing, 8 on the shot clock. Ball fed inside. Green double team, her pass deflected, comes back out. Conway right side. Boyce takes a 3 at the buzzer, off the heel, no good. And the rebound deflected. Boyce ends up with the ball on a fresh shot clock. She drives underneath, reverse layup too strong. Rebound put back by Green is up and in. She's got 9. Lady Hounds by 21 for the first time tonight. 58-37, 8:35 remaining. Top of the key, Armendariz to the near side. Evans will take another 3. That's an air ball, and Mobley will let it go out of bounds. 8:26 left, 58-37 in favor of the Lady Hounds. Kylie Block back into the game, replacing Deja Evans. Moberly with the ball, up 21. Boys will get into the front court as far as sideline. Started there by Armendariz. Near side of the floor, Zama looked at a 3, then gave it up. Passes underneath, and an easy layup for Eddings. McKenna Eddings with 19 points. It's 60-37, 8:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. Armendariz will get it into the front court near side. Top of the key, working to her left. Pass goes left side. Deering will launch a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound on the near side by Conway. She'll sprint it into the front court. Conway into the lane. Conway to the rack. Conway off the glass. It's no good. Too strong of a hop, and the rebound controlled by Gray. Long pass up the floor. Deering left corner, gives it back out. Armendariz at the wing to the right side of the floor for Block. Forces a pass inside, looking for Gray. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Moberly. Green and or Zama got a hand on it. Lee will come in, replacing Eddings, who comes to the bench with a game-high 19 points. 7:33 remaining, 60-37. Armendariz top of the key right, feeds it left side of the floor. Deering back to Armendariz. Back to the left side for Deering. Top of the key. Ball fed to the high post, back to the near side of the floor once more. Armendariz with 4 on the shot clock, holds the ball, top of the key. 3 launched on the way. Deering drew iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Zama, however. Left back, and Boyce will bring it to the front court, coming up on 7 minutes remaining. Boyce near the top of the key. Right side of the floor. Kiara Lee back to the near side for Conway. Her pass is stolen by Armendariz. Tried to thread one in the lane and couldn't do so. Block. Catches the ball too far into the basket. Knocked out of her hands. Boyce ends up with the loose ball. Boyce into the front court. Green calling for it. It was deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Moberly. 6:41 remaining. McNamee will come back in for Illinois Central, and Deanna Pettis into the game, replacing Conway for the Lady Hounds. 6:41 remaining. It's 60-37. Inbounds pass comes to Zama, top of the key. Dribbles right side of the lane. Past 2 defenders. Off the window. It's good. Zama with 13 points. 62-37. Largest lead for the Lady Hounds at 25. 6.5 minutes remaining. Armendariz into the front court. Feeds it to Mitchell. Too much. Out of bounds. It'll be Moberly ball. Courtney Jones back in for the Cougars. Faith Bland back in for Moberly, replacing Zama. Also, Frakes back into the game for the Cougars. Armendariz and Block go to the bench. Moberly up 62-37. They've held Illinois Central to 7 points since halftime. They average more than 80 a game. Near side to the far side, Pettis. Gives it off, now back out. Bland between the circles, left corner. Boyce dribbling to her right, gets to the left elbow, kicks it back out. Yari Lee, left side at the elbow, spins to her right, off the window, won't get the roll. Rebound, Bland had it and taken away by Frakes. She'll find Courtney Jones. Jones in the front court, and Jones dribbled off her hip. That's double dribble. It'll be Moberly ball. 5:54 remaining. Lady Hounds defense has really locked down Illinois Central since the start of the second quarter. Into the front court. Right side of the floor. Now swung to the near side. Lee with it. Back around the arc to her right. We'll find Boyce near the wing. Top of the key Bland. Left side of the floor. Ball fed low block left side. Green off the glass. Too strong. Rebound controlled by McNamee for Illinois Central. 5:28 remaining. Front court right side. Frakes feeds it into the corner. Nothing there for Mitchell. Gives it back out. Top of the key. Jones swings it left. Deering feeds it low block. Now back out. McNamee at the left elbow. Drives the lane. Her shot left short. Rebound Green. She'll find Pettis. Midway point of the fourth quarter. Lady Hounds lead 62-37. Boyce into the front court. Near side of the floor. Back to the right side for Pettis. Pettis. Top of the key right. Finds Green. Free throw line jumper is good. Nothing but net on that one. India Green with 11 points. 3 Lady Hounds in double digits down. 64-37. It's been a 10-0 start to the fourth quarter for Moberly. Jones had it knocked out of her hands. Picked up in the backcourt by Deering, and a foul's going to be called on Boyce. She went to the floor and ended up getting tangled up with Deering's feet. Boyce picks up her third. Team foul number 1. 64-37, 4:32 remaining in the contest. Left side, Frakes. Gives it back out to Jones. Top of the key, working right. Feeds it right side of the floor, Deering. Back to the top of the key. Jones spin move in the lane, back to the near side. Frakes will launch a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound deflected, loose on the floor. And coming out of there was the Cougars. Ball fed inside. The shot off the window, up and in by Courtney Jones for her first point. She averages 5 a game. Steps a 10-0 run to start the quarter. 3 at the other end. Bang! Kiari Lee. She's got 11. 67-39. Under 4 minutes to play. Courtney Jones into the front court right side. She'll hand it off. Frakes going left. Finds Deering deep off the left wing. High post for Mitchell. Ran into Pettis. Play continues. Deering top of the key. Long pass into the right corner. 7 on the shot clock. Jones drives in, spins back to her right in traffic, and a foul's going to be called on India Green. Bumped her on the arm as she went up with a shot. Green picks up her third. And that is going to be team foul number 2 on Moberly. Into the game, Angel Lee for the Lady Hounds. She'll replace Bland. And Kiaja Gray into the contest once again for Illinois Central, replacing Kristen Mitchell. 3:28 left, 67-39. First free throw by Jones is good. Sophomore from Morton, Illinois. 75% free throw shooter, 9 of 12 coming into the game. Led the team in assists with 30 on the season, 3.8 per game coming in. Second free throw is no good. The rebound controlled by Moberly. Under 3.5 to play. Lady Hounds by 27. Pettis into the front court. Right side. Gary Lee gives it back up. Boyce to the near side for Pettis. Takes it baseline. Feeds inside to Green. Draws 3 defenders. Ball knocked out of her hands and taken away by Illinois Central. They'll get it into the front court. Frakes with it. Left side of the wing. Back to the top of the key. Jones will launch a 3. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound Green. Couldn't hang on to it. Loose ball put up and in by McNamee, who has 6 now. 67-42. Under 3 minutes to play. Into the front court is Amaya Boyce. Top of the key, right side Pettis. Back out to Boyce. Mobley will deflate the clock a little bit. Top of the key, down near side of the floor. Kiari Lee with it, down to 8. Right side Boyce, down to 6. Ball fed inside. Turnaround jumper by Green, off the heel, no good. Rebound controlled by McNamee. 2:20 remaining. Into the front court is Courtney Jones, and a timeout will be taken by Illinois Central. We're going to take a 30-second break. 2:14 left, 67-42 back in 30 here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Unpass the potatoes.
I will put you behind a dish of potatoes today.
Still yelling, huh?
Car dealer radio ads are always yelling, so it must sell cars.
We have 1 car to sell.
Stop the yelling. We'll sell your car on our lot.
Thomas Motors is buying vehicles. Stop in with your vehicle and let Thomas Motors make selling your vehicle easy. Thomas Motors in Moberly, your full-line GM dealer. Online at thomasmtrs.com.
.214 remaining. Lady Hounds lead this one 67-42. Jenna Lovelace back into the game for Illinois Central. Inbounds pass will come from the near sideline. Kayla Gordon back in the game for the first time in a while. Also back in is Edwards, top of the key. Holds the ball, feeds into a high post for Gray. Gives it back out. Edwards. Right side for Gordon, and a travel call on Gordon. It will be a turnover to Moberly with exactly 2 minutes remaining. 67-42. A pair of starters disappeared for a long time there, and they weren't in foul trouble. Ball brought in the front court, right side of the floor, on the dribble. Boyce back to the near side. Yari Lee, she's into Green with 2 defenders, ripped out of her hands by Kayla Gordon. Into the front court. And a foul is going to be called on Angel Lee. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3. Inbounds pass will come in from the baseline near side into the low block. Turnaround jumper, draws a foul. It's going to bring up 2 free throws for Lovelace. Foul's going to be called on Kayla Horton, just came into the game. That's her first. First free throw is no good. One more attempt coming up for Lovelace. 8 of 16 from the line coming in. Second free throw is also no good. Rebound Moberly, and a foul is going to be called against Illinois Central. As Gray picks up her third. Team foul number 1. 1:35 and counting left. 67-42. Boyce into the front court. Between the circles, bounce pass high post. Ball held there. Green will give it out. 3 on the way. An air ball left short by Kiara Lee, goes out of bounds. 1:19 remaining. 67-42. Terry Edwards into the front court, left side of the floor. Ball fed in the lane, deflected and taken away. Boyce up the near sideline. She was bumped near midcourt, hangs onto the ball, gets into the front court, gets the pass away to the near side for Angel Lee. Lee dishes to Green off the window. Too strong. Rebound tip back to Green. Jumper from 10 won't go either. And the rebound controlled by Frakes with 55 seconds left. Into the front court is Edwards. Feeds it right side into low block, and Green will knock it out of bounds. So they're trying to force it into the lane for Gray. 48 seconds remaining. 22 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass to Edwards in the right corner, and a foul as Edwards bumped into somebody in the lane. It's going to be Angel Lee picking up her second, team foul number 5, and Edwards will go to the line to shoot 2. 57% free throw shooter on the year, 8 of 14, averaging 5.4 points per game out of Peoria, Illinois. First free throw is good. She'll have one more coming up. 67-43. Moberly will be 14-2 at the Christmas break. Second free throw is also good. Edwards with 4. 67-44. This will be the largest margin of loss for Illinois Central this season. Near side of the floor, Angel Lee on the baseline. Shot clock at 15. Back to the top of the key. Horton will take a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, far corner, chased down by Moberly. Won't quite turn the shot clock off. Gary Lee in the lane. Jumper will not go. Rebound, Illinois Central with 13 seconds left. Into the front court. Underneath the basket, a foul is going to be called. It's going to put Lovelace at the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Angel Lee. She's trying her hardest to foul out in limited minutes. Good effort. Armendariz will come into the game, replacing Edwards. First free throw is too strong by Lovelace. She's 0 of 3 from the line tonight. Previous biggest loss for Illinois Central is a 14-point loss at Johnson County, 69-55. Second free throw bounces around, falls in. Lovelace gets her first point. 7.4 seconds left. Inbounds pass comes into Boyce. She'll dribble out the clock. Nice win for the Lady Hounds going into the Christmas break. Final in this one, 67-45. We're going to take a break. Be back with the postgame show. You're listening to Lady Hounds basketball on Information Radio Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com.
Today we join Valentine Insurance Agency's friendly talking turtle at a basketball game. Trusty, I didn't know you followed basketball.
I'm not just a fan. I play basketball, too.
Really?
And my friends at Valentine Insurance Agency love basketball players and fans.
But Trusty, with those short legs, how do you play basketball?
I've got a great jump shot.
Join the winning team and call Valentine Insurance Agency for a great deal on the insurance you need today. Since 1964. Call Valentine Insurance Agency at 263-1111.
Come on home for the holidays to CNR Markets, your Merry Christmas headquarters for the feast. Hormel spiral-sized hams only $2.19 a pound. Whole boneless pork loins $2.29 a pound. 5-pound russet potatoes only $1.98. Best Choice butter $1.68, and 6-pack 7-Up bottles 5 for $10. And if you're looking for the gift that everyone can use, buy CNR gift cards. The perfect gift for all. From everyone at CNR Markets, be safe, be blessed, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
Napa Auto Parts in Moberly has great gift-giving ideas for Christmas. Napa wooden model delivery truck just $5.99. Napa black beanie $5.99. Or give a gift that will be appreciated, a Napa gift certificate. Stock up on starting fluid, only $4.79. A gallon of Napa 15W40 heavy-duty engine oil, $12.49. All-in-one peak de-icer, $3.49 a gallon. Power Service diesel fuel additive, 32 fluid ounces, $8.99. Napa Auto Parts in Moberly. Get the good stuff.
You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with the Tiger Checking Card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank, strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the postgame show here on Information Radio Quicks. Lady Hounds win this one by a score of 67-45. We'll get to the final stats in a moment. Join us now to recap this one. The head coach of Lady Hounds, Hannah Hayden. Coach, a slow start to this game, but your squad picked up there late in the first quarter and really opened things up in the second.
Yeah, I think that second quarter was definitely our best quarter, and we kind of rode that out even through the rest of the game. I think that was definitely our best offensive output. We just struggled to score the ball today. And I don't know what our shooting percentage was. I don't think it was very good. But I thought that we played hard and the girls hung in there. Made some things happen for us to be able to get out and get some easy points in transition. And, just followed the game plan. And I'm happy to come away with the win and proud of our kids. You scored 17 points in the entirety of the first quarter. You scored another 17 in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Double your score. Okay. It seemed like they went up in a hurry. And, again, credit to the defense and the full court pressure. And we got some really easy ones with that. And it's nice to get those buckets. It takes some pressure off. Defense was there most of the night for you. You started the fourth quarter on a 10-0 run to really put that game away, even when you're already in control of it. Yeah, we went zone. They had some really good post players that, we're a little bit undersized this year, and that's been a little bit of our Achilles heel this year. So we went zone, and, the girls just did a good job of adjusting and keeping it out of the paint. You really imposed your will on them. They had two stars that disappeared second, third quarter and really got back in the game late. I mean, they really made them change what they were trying to do all night. Yeah. I mean, that was going into the game. We were just going to try to neutralize the post presence the best that we could. And we had a plan A, which was man-to-man, and we were trying to help off and keep it, make it a little bit harder to get it in there. When that didn't work, we went to plan B, and again, the girls did a great job of executing. How about McKenna Eddings with 19 points to lead your team tonight? Yeah, McKenna, just all year, I think she's just gotten better and better, and it was really funny because I think the reason that she does get better, she is very hard on herself. And so we talk about it all the time. She reminds me a lot of myself when I was a player. You just expect a lot and a perfectionist. So I think she shot the ball well all year, and she had one poor shooting performance at Wabash. And she came off and said, like, Coach, my confidence is a little low. I'm not shooting it well. I'm like, it was one game, a freshman, and I'm like, McKenna, you're a good shooter. You've hit shots all year, and you're going to hit shots tonight. So I was really glad to see her get going early.
And the perfectionism, that's helpful when it drives you. It's tough when it gets inside your head, though.
Exactly. We talk about it all the time. Don't let what makes you good turn into a weakness. And it's always a very fine line, right? So we talk about that all the time. It's that perfectionist mentality, and that helps her to not get complacent, but at the same time it can get in your head. And I thought she did a really good job tonight.
You had 4 players in double digits. Zama had 13. Green and Lee both had 11.
Yeah, those 4, have really just led us with that balanced scoring all year. They've done a really good job. Our point guards, Deanna Pettis and Amaya Boyce and Hunter Conway, they do a great job of getting them into stuff and getting them the ball, and we think we executed it. This team has really grown in getting the ball where it needs to go, patience, and taking great shots, and not just the first one that's there. And a few times tonight we did get into that. We were just going to take the very first thing that they gave us, and that was a big key in the second half. We wanted to be a little bit more patient, and we did try to feed India, and she had to sit the whole first half, and you saw us kind of have some turnovers with that. We forced it a couple times. The secret's out on her, so she gets a double team every time she touches the ball. So that's something that we'll really need to work through and improve on in the second semester.
Speaking of secrets, now 14-2 going into the semester break. You've got KK Adams joining the squad in the second semester.
Yes, we're really excited to have KK Adams back. She'll be a major presence out there for us. Not only is she a knockdown shooter, she's one of our best passers. She's got a really good basketball IQ. She defends. So, we're really excited to be able to add another talented guard to this rotation, and I think it just makes us even better.
We've talked about it. You've got a lot of young players on this team. We finally get to the Christmas break for them, a chance to maybe regroup and then get ready for a tough schedule in the second semester, a lot of region play.
Absolutely. Something that I took from my junior college coach, Coach Cuck, the retired at Mineral Area. He told us, when the freshmen come back from break, you don't get to be a freshman anymore. Now we need you to start acting like a sophomore. So, and our freshmen have done a great job. But you do see that maturity from having played 16 games, So the maturity that we are going to need for a tough region schedule, and these games are a lot different whenever they are home and away. Coach Levitt, he pointed out to me, hey, Coach, great job scheduling. We have not played a true road game the whole first semester. So that was not really by design. It worked out like that. But those true road games are coming, and they're going to be tough. We got some region teams that are tough places to play. Even when we open back up at the start of second semester at Vincennes. So we've got some tests that are coming, but really just proud of this group and the way that they've battled this first semester. College basketball, you're always going to have different obstacles, but we've had our fair share, whether it's injuries and players being out and things like that, and they've just weathered the storm. It's just been next person up, whenever we are missing people, and they've continued to get better and better and just buy in, and they're really good players, but even better people, and they're just really fun to coach.
Coach, enjoy this win. Enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the new year.
Thanks, JB. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Hannah Hayden joins here on the postgame show. Our squad winning tonight 67-45. And once again, McKenna Eddings had a game-high 19 points. Zama had 13. Kiari Lee had 11. India Green had 11 for Moberly as well. Amaya Boyce finished with 7 points tonight. Faith Bland had 4. Hunter Conway had 2 points for the Lady Hounds. And the Cougars were led by Peyton Daring with 9. Kristen Mitchell had 8, 6 each for Kiaja Gray and Sierra McNamee. 4 points tonight for Daria Edwards, 3 points for Courtney Jones, Lisha Armendariz, 3 points for Deja Evans as well, and 2 points for Kaylee Gordon tonight. As Moberly improves to 14-2 on the year, and Illinois Central falls to 5-6, and both teams going on to their Christmas break after this one. Moberly was 8 of 11 from the free throw line, and Illinois Central was 10 of 15. We had one tie, that was a 2-all, and one lead change when Moberly went up 4-2 in the first quarter, did not trail after that. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Thomas Motors, RG Mongler, Real Estate, Art Supplies, Furniture, Electronics, and Flooring, MACC, Meadow Ridge Senior Living, Napa Auto Parts, John Cochran with Valentine Insurance Agency, all of Moberly. Sheraton Valley keeping you connected. Central Bank of Moberly and Huntsville, the Hunting Quarter of Monroe City. Columbia Orthopedic Group of Columbia. P.K. Weiss Agency in Moberly and Sellers Weiss Insurance in Salisbury. CNR Markets with 10 locations. Regional Missouri Bank with branches in Keatsville, Salisbury, Glasgow, Paris, and 2 locations in Marceline and Moberly. And Moberly Area Community College in Moberly, Macon, Kirksville, Hannibal, Mexico, Columbia, and online. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks to our producer, Carter Ward, back in the studio doing a great job, and thanks to you for listening. Final score of this one, Lady Hounds win 67-45. We'll have more MACC basketball December 30th. The men will face Kirkwood at Quincy, pregame 4:50, tip at 5 here on Quicks and CentralMoInfo.com. For all of us here at Fitzsimmons John Arena, I'm J.B. Conley. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, everyone.
Off site-wide. That's Blinds.com for up to 35% off. Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Find yourself turning on the news and feeling hopeless? Open borders, spending gone crazy, more mandates, lockdowns, inflation. There is something you can do. Buy from companies that believe what you believe. Patriot Mobile is America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. They offer broad nationwide